Now, I've made several videos already this season discussing the signing of Kai Havertz and how I think it could impact the team. After all, he is only 24, but spending £65 million on a player that some believe so much in while others don't is quite an interesting topic to cover. Now, believe it or not, I actually praised the signing and thought that if Arteta could find the right position and the right role for Kai, then you could be looking at a borderline world-class player capable of being dynamic and bringing tons of energy, ruthlessness, and overall competence to your team. Matter of fact, my second most famous video on the channel is how I believe Arteta will be able to find Kai such a role, and that Havertz will end up being a masterstroke from Arteta and the Arsenal board. And here we sit today where, particularly in the last 10 games or so, Kai has been probably our best player and has proven a lot of the doubters wrong. But how has he done this? Well, that's what we will be talking about today. So what's going on, everyone? You're listening to Gunner Central here. I hope you're all doing well. Please be sure to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get into it. Now, I'm not going to run through Kai's whole history and his eventual transfer to Arsenal that we saw in the summer because I've already done that. So instead, I'm going to discuss how and why Kai has managed to be so influential and so game-changing this season for Arsenal despite having tons of hate. Now, along with the video of me praising the signing and believing that it would end up being a really good move by Arsenal, I also recently made a video after his goal against Brentford, which we will get to in a minute, where I questioned if this goal would change Kai's performances. And to my relief, believe it or not, I was wrong. I thought in the video that Kai would just go back to kind of his passive ways that we had seen from the whole beginning of the season. Because here's the thing, Kai is a confidence player, and when he performs badly, he usually struggles to get back to performing well. But Kai has, in my opinion, shattered that notion recently, still scoring goals after some dodgy performances or performing really well despite not scoring goals and in a tough game and in the kind of game when he used to tend to drift away when playing for Chelsea. Maybe this video is reactionary and maybe this purple patch from Kai is only temporary and he will soon fall into the form that got him so often mocked by the footballing world, but I kind of disagree with that. One thing Kai has always done since arriving at Arsenal is that he has always showed a lot of effort, especially defensively. He has won tons of headers and didn't seem to ever be scared to fight for the ball, and I really respected that out of him from the first minute that he played for Arsenal. But since that winner against Brentford where he came off the bench, he has been amazing from a playmaking standpoint, goal scoring standpoint, and something that I didn't think I would ever say, but a leadership standpoint. He doesn't back down from challenges, he's aggressive when he talks to teammates, he hustles for the ball. I mean, if you remember the Aston Villa game, he stood up to Emi Martinez face to face, didn't back down. And yes, that's a small thing, yes, they weren't going to scrap it out on the pitch, but it shows you the aggressiveness, the leadership that Kai has. He is really starting to prove a lot of doubters wrong, and it's beautiful to see. And as much as the Xhaka role didn't really fit all of Kai's qualities, he doesn't play that role too badly, but Arteta kind of found a new role that seems to complement Kai beautifully. The role is kind of the Kai Havertz role at Leverkusen mixed with the Xhaka one, mixed even with the little bit of the Jude role at Madrid. Kai still plays that box to box the same way that Xhaka did, but he tends to stay more centrally like in Leverkusen, and this also allows him to do something that he does really well in arriving late into the box to win headers or find himself in a lot of space after a through ball from someone like Jesus or Odegaard or whoever. And one thing that Kai has shown is he has been fairly clinical in front of goal and has proven a really hard matchup for teams. Kai has also still kept up his effort that he has had all season long and has maybe even improved it. I love what he brings to the team, both defensively and offensively. Again, if you are not an Arsenal fan and you don't watch Kai week in and week out, you are probably going to be unimpressed by his stats. But again, a lot of the stuff that Kai thrives at doesn't necessarily show up on the stat sheet. And when he is not in the midfield, you can see and feel an instant change in our midfielding dynamic. Now, while yes, we would like to see Kai keep up this form all season long, and it's natural for a lot of us to still be a little bit skeptical on whether he can actually keep up this level of play for the rest of the season, it is undoubtedly the biggest step in the right direction for Kai, who has never shown this level of play and consistency since maybe his Leverkusen days. So while yes, 10% of me is still skeptical even right now as I'm speaking to you guys, I truly believe that Arteta has found a role for Kai that truly fits Kai's versatility and masks his flaws, as well as provides Kai the confidence he needs to play at the level he has done so far this season. That Brentford goal cannot be understated to how crucial of a turning point it's been for Kai, and since that goal he has gotten better and better, with every game he plays being arguably his best for Arsenal despite the results. I mean, you think about the Villa defeat, he played really well despite the results, and based on his performance you would have thought we won how good he was performing. I just love what he brings to the team, the scrappiness, the hard-nosed challenge in the midfield. He is a manager's dream, and it is so clear to see why Arteta and the Arsenal board saw a £65 million player in him. And honestly, I'm going to give him a lot of fair dues, because even when I made the video praising the signing, I was still skeptical. I was still 60% skeptical. I thought there wasn't much on tape that you could take from his Chelsea days and say we can use that in Arsenal, because honestly, outside of the Champions League winning goal and some crucial goals here and there, he didn't ever do much at Chelsea. But at Arsenal, it's been a completely different story. Maybe it's because the environment is a little bit better, there's more winners around him, I don't know. I'm not saying that Chelsea don't have winners, don't go comment that now. But I don't know, I think it just suits Kai a lot more. The role that Arteta has found for him is a beautiful role. It fits not only him, but fits the whole team dynamic. We don't have to play a completely different way to just have Kai in the midfield. And yes, for the first 2 or 3 months of the season, Kai was passive and weak, but like I said, he still always had the effort, always had the defensive tenacity to work hard. But it's the confidence and it's what he's doing attacking wise right now that is bringing him so much praise, and rightfully so. But yeah guys, that's the video. Let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think about how Kai has done so far this season and what he has shown us? How skeptical are you that Kai can keep this up? Let me know in the comments below. Please be sure to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one.